Alright, let's do this. It's not quite 90 degrees yet. It's gonna get there. It was 97 degrees yesterday. Today, I believe we're gonna hit triple digits. Yay! Everybody, thank you for your comments. I really, like I said, that really is what means everything to me. Just in case people didn't realize it was just a joke. It was a joke. Yes, I would not stop. I wouldn't stop YouTube from paying me. The likelihood of them paying me is like slim to none. There's always a chance. But if I did go viral, it would be because people actually like what I'm producing. It wouldn't wreck the AI in any way, shape, or form. Stay or go. just wanted everybody to know that, like, it was serious, not serious yesterday. Yes, I wouldn't stop it from happening. But no, nobody go out of their way. For this. I'd rather have more accurate analytics. And that is something I obsess with. I know that it doesn't record everything. I know that it doesn't, show. I can't imagine, like, it blows my mind. Like, when I think on such a small scale that I'm at right now, I can't imagine, like, if 30% of your viewing audience didn't show up. I mean, how would somebody know? Once you start getting into, like, 10,000 views, 50,000 views, like what my analytics seem to be proving is it's close to 50% of my viewing audience. It's not showing up in the analytics. The time that people are watching, like, for somebody to sit through and watch this, and I only have one view, like yesterday, if somebody sat through the entire thing, my spiel about AI, and they say only one view, that's gonna be at least 30 minutes. That's a 0.5 on the hour chart. Can't say it's because I haven't refreshed, because I refresh all the time. But like I said, my obsession is a little too crazy about it. But only because when I started, I realized that it's not giving me the views that I think it would. If that makes sense. Or it's not giving me the. I think it's. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's tracking all the views anyway. But time-wise, like when I start adding up, like how much time something. I had one person put cool beans in the comments, and in order to do that, you'd have to watch the entire video. I mean, any one of my videos you could watch for 5 minutes now, but I'm talking early on when I first started doing that sign off. That's when I was doing like almost said, if I was getting thousands of views, how would I know? How would I know that they're shaving off a percentage? I wouldn't know. There's no way I could tell. I haven't checked, but my highest viewed video is like only 3 minutes long. So if it created an hour, I'd actually, it probably has created an hour by now. I have to check. Here I have to check how obsessed with view counts I am. That's something that I haven't checked, which is my highest viewed video. Yeah, I like where I'm at. I think it's because I can see it in real time. I can see how it happened. And just so you know, that's the reason why I have, the call out at the end. It's the only reason I have to call out at the end. And yeah, somebody could make a comment, somebody could, say something. In the interim, my video could have just accidentally, showed up in somebody's feed. They watched it, they thought it was funny, or thought-provoking, or whatever my videos are, and made a comment, which is thank you for people who do that. But I can't tell you, it's definitely not in, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's definitely not in the hundreds of people. I don't have hundreds of people, telling me that they love these videos. But what I do have is a handful of people, and it, like I'm telling you, it makes my heart swell. I'm so happy that people are enjoying the content that I'm creating. To tie into yesterday's video, it's one of the reasons why, there's something about AI which they don't have. There's something about people who create AI. You're doing it for views. You're doing it for the content. You're doing it for what else are you going to do but make money, because you're reason I put the copyright owners in there is it's not because I'm trying to be nice. And, saying how I'm sharing, the work and stuff like that. That's part of it, but it's not the reason that I do it. The main reason I put the copyright owners of my parody videos of songs that I've actually written, because I still consider them mine, is because the music's not mine, and because the music's not mine, the copyright owners own that music, and because they own that music, they own that video. And if I were monetized, if the video actually made money, I wouldn't make any of the money. Those copyright owners would make all the money. And I believe that is one of the main reasons, one of the fundamental reasons that when I make a video and I put the copyright owner of it in there, is because I want people to know, like, hey, if there's a commercial on this video, there's an ad, it's not because I'm monetized. It's because somebody else is monetized and they're profiting from it. And I do not know. I don't have any way of knowing whether YouTube is putting ads on those videos. They could. It's part of my content creating, contract with them. That's the only reason I put who the copyright owners are, because if all of a sudden you're watching it and there's an ad that shows up, you're like, what the fuck? I thought this guy was not monetized. that video is monetized. That's the reason why. But other than that, like, you don't see me putting, I put the lyrics in there, I put the thank yous for the songwriters and all those things, and if they have a YouTube page, I put their YouTube link in there. I think people deserve credit. To see AI do that bullshit. But yeah. It is the future. And eventually people who aren't profiting off of the content creating because somebody else is, eventually they're not going to create it anymore. You're going to have whatever content that you had from here that's going to be created. So as bad as AI is, I can't imagine like how much worse it could get. Somebody did an experiment Translate, I think, is what they used. And they translated it into all different languages until they translated it back into English. And the songs have completely changed meanings, what they were about. Some are unrecognizable, lyric-wise and stuff like that, because the translations are there's so much going on, and that's what we're going to have. And the reason I bring up music and song lyrics or other lyrics is because that's exactly what AI does. It's exactly what it does. And yeah, there are countries that are, cracking down on people who try to steal other people's work using AI and pass it off as their own. What is going to happen when AI steals from AI? What is going to happen? It's not going to be the 6 fingers or 3 arms or whatever the fuck else the art's doing. It's going to be worse. I think we need to kind of take the time to create our own style. All right. As always, the part I was telling you about. Cool beans in the comments below. It doesn't have to be cool beans. It can be whatever you want. Comments, whatever. If you like this video, I mean, like, let's talk about it. If you like any other video, let's talk about it. I kind of pride myself on, responding and, talking about, because it means the world to me. It really does. I can't even express it. Somebody wrote a comment about how much they love it and I'm iconic and all this other stuff, and it's like going, you have no idea like how you are the thing that makes me iconic, or whatever it is that you feel. You make it that way, and that is power. So thank you. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you take care of yourself. These are hot months right now for us, unless you're in like Australia. So hopefully you stay cool. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And I will catch you on the flip side. Alright? Take care.